Good morning. You are in the back room with Becky, and it is a marvelous Monday, and we're back with miserable mentions. I told you I'm not going to say anything this year unless they really give me a reason. Plus, I'm way too busy with the Big Goody Girls and our Christmas giving season. We have 3 shows lined up for December. We're going to be at Baby Boys December 5th, December 8th, and December 19th is our show finale. It is our Christmas show. We got Big Goody Girls and company. Come out, get a good seat. We go on the stage at 10 o'clock. We're off the stage by 11. Okay, guys, what do we have for you? And who is our miserable mention? Oh, my God. What are we talking about? The Atlanta Housewives. Of course, who else? Who else could make me put on makeup on a Monday morning to dish about their ish? Okay, first of all, if anybody is disturbed about this Kenya girl, the Miss USA, I'm deeply disturbed by her. She appears to have some kind of mental illness lurking in the recesses, and crazy is about to peep out. She has gotten into it with everybody that she's interacted with. She's gotten into it with Cynthia. She's got into it with Portia. Phaedra and Candy, you know, they are, new word for you, they are the most serious succubants, sycophants I've ever seen. Suck your pants, sycophants. That's what I said. Look it up. Now, the very thing that is making this whole franchise so incredibly riveting and engaging, you know you addicted. If you're not watching, you DVRing. If you're not DVRing, you doing it on demand. If you're not doing it on demand, you are easing in on somebody's conversation about what they're I don't even say real anymore. My mama said real women do not have time to cuss, shop, drink wine, and be on TV. Not all at the same week. Anyway, Kenya, who is the Miss USA, what year? We're going to find out what year y'all done bust her out. She was going, you know, girl, you already said you was 41, so it had to be at least 20 years ago. Come on, I'm just saying. She's still riding that title. I ain't mad at her, but what have you done lately? She was so disrespectful. Every time she's at somebody's event, it is an issue with this chick. She is combative, fake, aggressive, and slightly imbalanced. But now that I've heard her story, I'm waiting on her and Nene because they have a lot in common, more than they know. You know, I think that when you see women who can't make that dynamic with other women work, most of the time it's because they did not have a healthy relationship with their mother. Now, that's my little Freudian addition for the day. Why is Kenya getting into it with everybody? First of all, y'all, she's not from Atlanta. She's from Detroit. She is an actress that moved back to Atlanta. I don't know if she ever lived in Atlanta. She got people in Atlanta. Okay, whoop-de-doo. I got people in Los Angeles. That don't mean I'm from Los Angeles. I'm just saying. Okay. Kenya is hornswaggling this man. Now, you know, I just see some invented drama. And I'm going to tell you why. Kenya comes up to the show. We're going to have a wedding at the end of the season. Watch what I say. Her relationship with this guy is what they're going to build this around, plus her interaction with the girls and her family members. I think her family members are a lot more real than she is, and she's probably not prepared to deal with the realness like it's about to come. It's about to get real. Now, Kenya gets my miserable mention not only for last week, but this week. You don't put a man on the spot with your family like that and be uncomfortable with yourself. Portia, she attacked Portia at the event, so Portia attacked her. Now, it's that old lady, young lady mentality. They both vying for the same spot. You know, it's a frustrated cheerleader inside of them somewhere. They want to be nice girls and have and you know, it's the way the kid is. Thank you. Thank you. You know she don't mean it. She don't mean it. They was tossing them back. I think that alcohol is going to be a problem for Kenya. And Portia is taking Kim's place. She'll be the baby next. She'll have a baby next. She's got the football player husband. That in itself, okay. And she's Hosea Williams from the Civil Rights Movement's granddaughter. Way to ride that civil rights star. I'm just saying. Okay, the little bit of dispute that's going on between them is not even worth it for the effort that they're trying to represent. The fundraiser, I don't know. Kim getting evicted. Now, this might take a little more time than I intended for it to take, and I'm so sorry, but I won't be back for 2 weeks, so let me get it in. Kim. Same old story. Instead of Big Papa is cry. And Tweety is back for more abuse. They must have upped this girl's salary because she surely did like Ms.B'S. She amped up her look. She looking a little bit more Hollywoodish. I'm not mad at you. Get what you get. Be there for a reason other than the fact. But they love each other. Kim and Tweety have a relationship. We might think it's twisted. You might think she talk crazy to her. But people can only treat you the way you allow them to. So Tweety is back. Now here's my big thing. Kim, when you moved into that house, it was your dream house. I'm going to get up closer because I want to get personal about this. You said this house was your dream house. You said, oh, it was so magnificent. You were just so excited and so happy. Everything was going your way. And then, the wedding. That was the red flag. When the people was trying to come in the house for the wedding and you would not let them, disinvited them, that was poor form, bad karma. I keep telling y'all, karma is a bitch with boomerang in her drawers, and she will be back around. So now Kim last year got everything that she wanted, popped out one baby, now she's got one in the oven, and she had the perfect life. You know, now all of a sudden you got to move out of this house. Now that you got to move out of this house, now Nene said it's because your credit was bad and you couldn't buy the house for the amount that they wanted to sell it for. That sounds more like the truth. Who else that sound like? Sheree with that, the mansion that never was. Chateau, oh no. So Kim is supposed to get put out of this house. She waits till the last minute to move. Now the mansion is haunted. Now it's a piece of shit because you don't like it anymore. Why? Because you know what people do when they see that they can't have something? It's not as attractive to them anymore. Just like bad relationships. So Kim gets my Ms.B'S mention for today because you brought this on yourself. You were mean to the people. They want you out of that house. You brag too much. Watch out, Nene. Watch out for karma. Everything is going really well for Nene, but her and Cynthia, they I spy for the FBI. Let's go to her. You know what? The miserable mentions from the Atlanta Housewives this week are the 3 Ks. Kenya, Kim, and Candy. We'll get to you, Miss Phaedra, in a minute. Candy, Candy stirring up mess again. She did it when they was in Africa. She's kind of off to the side with it, and then she'll get, this outrage about her because she gets busted. Now, her and Phaedra's they got busted last night. Both of them got busted for saying them little sidebars, but you ain't woman enough to say, if you don't want somebody to come to your function, don't invite them. That's your prerogative. I don't give a damn about appearances, because at the end of the day, it's going to be somebody up in your face because you was being fake. So, Candy, she's stirring up stuff, and she makes a side comment about Phaedra's baby birthday party. Get this baby, Phaedra, you get my Ms.B'S mention as well with the 3 Ks because you're doing it again. It's like over-the-top entertainment. Now it's the baby's 2nd birthday. You know, at his 1st birthday, he had 12 cakes to represent each month that he was alive. Who does that? Rich people. Whole lot of money, not a lot of sense. Okay, Phaedra's into the flamboyant. Dwight, the not-so-right, was back. Got his hair cut. He's still looking like he's had a lot of work done. I don't know, people. If he sneezes, some might pop. Okay. Phaedra is not so happy that the ladies are not supporting her baby's birthday. Well, none of them have little kids. Give them a pass. If you give a good gift, and respond and say that they're not coming. I know it's more about the camera action. She don't want everybody having events on the same day because it keeps the cameras away. Reality TV is staged, people, and they want the best camera time they can get. It launches careers. Clearly it does. Look at Nene. Kim, I don't know what happened with the wig thing. Look like she got all the wigs at her house. I don't know if she's selling any because look like her and Tweety is wearing all of them. Anyway, Cynthia and Nene happen to find what they call a butt call message. Now, for those of you all who don't know, a butt call message is when you got your cell phone in your purse or in your pocket and you accidentally dial someone and you may be talking to somebody else, but you got somebody else listening in. Here's for anonymity with the cell phones. That's what you thought. This is what it was. Phaedra told one of Nene's friends that Cynthia's like, I'm going to be out of town. I hate it when people give me excuses for not coming to my event. If you're not coming, okay, I'll miss you when you're gone. Now, Cynthia said that she would be out of town, but she's very, very about manners and, Miss Etiquette. I don't like people to smile in my face if you don't mean it. I don't care. Don't like me. So Cynthia and Phaedra have this love-hate relationship. Phaedra said, and I quote, I don't give a UCK if she comes to the party or not. And she didn't think it would get back to Cynthia. And it did. And oh boy, the sparks flew, but in a nice upscale girl kind of way. They didn't get outside and say they would go, they didn't invite each other to the alley or nothing. But Cynthia, let it be known, I know you said it. It's on record. I know you don't really like me, but let's just at least, I thought we was cool. Be over it, Cynthia. You didn't have no contract with Candy. Everybody know Candy is subject to flip on you. But she likes Kim and she likes Phaedra because she can't align herself with anybody else. There's too much power struggle going on. Okay, now, Cynthia, Nene, I spy for the FBI, and you played it back. Ms.B'S mentioned for Phaedra for saying that stuff out loud. That was so unnecessary. Now, I bet you was one of them queens. You gonna get red, girl. I can't wait for the season finale. Now, we're gonna close it off and say that our Ms.B'S mentioned the top of our mention goes to Kenya for being faking the funk, the oldest trick in the book. And then the man is going to see it. So this was staged. The whole thing with her cooking and saying, that was, this is what happened when you're in the bathroom with Becky. You got to manage your own lighting system. She made microwave, carry out, TV dinner, whatever, for this man. Put a little in the skillet to make it look like she fixed it and faked the funk. I don't believe for 1 minute that man thought that you cooked that food. For real, your house would have to smell like lingering aromas. Girls, don't embarrass yourself. Please do not pull that trick. Men are not as stupid as they might act. You in the back room with Becky. It's a marvelous Monday. Our Ms.B'S mentions Kenya, Kim, Candy of the Real Atlanta Housewives, and Phaedra Parks for uttering insanity. You don't give up. If she come, well, she brought you a nice gift and a telling off with it. As always, you in the back room with Becky and love for the people.